the God of Elijah. So mantles do not give you access to power. Mantles gives you access to the God of the mantle. Watch this. He never said, by the mantle I have, I part the sea. He said, by this mantle I access the same God of Elijah. So when the charismatic prophetic church begins to talk about mantles, we talk about mantles as though they are an end in themselves. So people say, I received this mantle from this man of God. No, the true objective of a mantle is revealing the God of that mantle. He said, where is? He used the mantle, but he said, where is the God of Elijah? So truly, mantles are access and revelational points. Mantles don't make you powerful, but mantles give you access to revelation. There are a lot of people who walk around talking about different men of God, and they said, I received a mantle from this man. I received a mantle from this man. Mantle is actually a burden. It is a burden of revelation. So mantles don't make you powerful. Mantles make you responsible. Mantles don't make you anointed, but rather they put you on the path of responsibility. He said, where is the God of Elijah? So the mantle was not powerful in itself, but the mantle was a token of revelation. When that token hit the water, the mantle did not part the water. It was the God behind the mantle, because the prayer was not the mantle to open the water. The prayer was the God behind the mantle. Don't be deceived. You can be a very wicked person with different kinds of mantles from different men of God. It won't work. The last time, the prophet gave a stick to a man called Gehazi, and he said, go and raise the dead son of that woman. When he went there, he placed the stick and nothing happened. Because if you receive mantles and you don't have the revelation of the God of the mantle will become an artifact, a souvenir, and a token in your hand, and it will not yield any result. Many charismatic people are collecting artifacts. You are building a museum.